everybody? Welcome back to the Straight Outta BS podcast. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Just continue sharing the videos. Anything you do to interact with the videos, as always, really helps the algorithm. Since we are more of a taboo topic or a taboo subject, it's harder to get it out there into the main algorithm, but we're making really good progress, so keep up the good work. Thank you to anybody that's donated to the podcast. That's not the reason I do this, so anybody that does donate, it really means a lot. So thanks to my Patreon members, anybody that's on there. Links are below if anybody's interested. And I want to do a moment of silence for the person still struggling with intrusive thoughts or addiction or anything like that. So on the count of three, I'm going to do a moment of silence. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you for that. Without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce actually a friend of mine from Spring Creek. Go ahead and introduce yourself and where you went and what years.
Oops, sorry, man. I cut out for just 2 seconds there.
It's all good. Did you hear what I said?
I heard the introduction and everything, and then I heard just the end of your question.
Okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself and where you went and what years.
My name's Bishop Steele Lorber. I was there from May 2017 till October of 2018, and I was in Spring Creek Lodge Academy. Family respect. Well, multiple families because they like to pop me around.
Yeah, yeah. I think I actually remember when you got there. You were in honor family, right?
Yeah, for a split moment, I think it was like a month I was part of honor, and then they put me back into respect.
Yep. Okay. Walk us through you like your childhood and like what led up to you being sent away anyways, like in the first place.
Um, my childhood was pretty. It's it has its highs and it has its lows, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was lucky to be blessed with my grandma and grandpa, but as much as I love and respect my mother, she got pregnant at 14 and had me at 15.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. I mean, my grandparents didn't even know I was being born until the hospital called my grandparents, and my mom was already ready to give me up for adoption. And my grandparents got there and everything kind of like changed. So they've always been my my saving grace. But I my childhood was just kind of rough. Like between my mom being there and then not being there. Um I mean, my earliest childhood memory of like trying to get to my mom, I left the house at 4 years old and started walking from Longview, Washington to St. Petersburg, Florida.
That's crazy, bro. That's some
Right.
mob.
And I started walking, and no joke. I mean, it's crazy because like Longview, Washington, there's a bridge right there, a couple of blocks down the house from my grandma's house that is a bridge that leads into Rainier, Oregon. And I had stopped at the foot of the bridge and asked this man if that bridge would take me to Florida. And it happened to be a sheriff that was looking for me.
Oh crap.
Yeah, and then like 3 weeks later, the same sheriff that had been like helping my grandma out, like picked me up again down the street because I was trying to walk to Florida again just to get to my mom. So it's like, that was kind of like always how it was. Like I remember like maybe 7 birthdays my mom was there. And then like when she came back fully into my life, like my stepdad, like he was probably the closest thing related to the devil. And from him being in it, him in my life was probably the worst thing that could have probably ever happened to me. But I don't, it's weird like how the academy kind of like teaches you there is no accidents and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like everything happens for a reason. whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm grateful because I have my kids and my wife, but it's the things that like I endured as a kid, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. And
Yeah.
it's like it's just I don't know. And it was something that like we didn't get to like really like talk about in the academy as much. We were all still fucking kids, confused. So it's like a lot of that shit like I that I'm able to talk about now is stuff that just wasn't able to be I wasn't able to talk about in the academy. Even with the therapist, we had that weird one. The lady with the glasses, and she was like balding on top of her head. She kind of looked like an owl.
Yeah, I know who you're
Does that-
talking about. I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean
Yeah.
she I mean I have no clue if any of those people were ever licensed or any of that. You hear so much about that shit. And she was the only first person that I actually opened up about it. And it terrified me that because she wanted to make a police report and all this stuff. And like, me not being next to my little sister and my mom and stuff, like me being at the academy, I was so afraid that she would make the report and then he would find them and it would just like that's like how terrifying he was.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the mixture of like the mom issues plus like the stepdad issues, I think it really kind of like spitballed me into the academy. I wasn't like a bad kid.
Yeah.
Like I was like an all-star in football and baseball. And in one year I messed up like because I had gone from homeschooling to high school, going
Hmm.
into high school in my 10th grade. And like I would there, there's no girls in homeschool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And teenage guys, especially during like that era, when everybody was like emo and fucking,
Yep.
I mean, I had my lip pierced, black hair, eyeliner on the football fucking team. Like, I was a fucking, I got really lucky with a lot of the guys at my school because I can't tell if it was because I was on the football team or what, but like, those guys definitely made sure that I never got picked on for how, even no matter how weird I was or how whatever I was.
Yeah.
It was, I got lucky with that. But I mean, it's weird. Like I went into 10th grade with this mindset that like, like I wanted to be like cool like everyone else and like be accepted in a weird way.
Yeah.
And I think that like that fucking down path right there, like me trying to like be liked by everybody
Yeah.
kind of like led to me to like fucking that year up, but definitely not to the point where like I needed to go to the academy. I
Yeah.
think that my mom's new marriage and stuff like that, I think that like, you know, if me and my new stepdad had learned how to like interact in a way that like wasn't where he was fucking controlling and being like weird, like you'd think like a man that's like 5'6", almost 300 pounds, shouldn't be walking around a boy and a girl, even if I'm 15, 16 years old, he shouldn't be walking around with me, let alone air humping at my head that led to me assaulting him, you
Yeah.
know? And like, I always look at that moment as like, that was probably where I terrified him the most. Because I mean, he's smaller than me. I'm a big guy. And like, I really did hurt him. And like, even if he did deserve it, which I always think he did, but like, I don't know. It's I think that point right there is what flipped the switch, especially with all the other parents out there that were sending referrals.
Hmm.
Like, it was, I literally got referred to the military academy through a family friend, and that was it. It was like a subject, and then I was fucking there. Got tricked, told it was a. I even like helped my grandparents navigate there because they had
Yeah.
gotten lost. I got told it was a ski resort.
Dude, I thought it was a ski resort when I first got there. Tell me why, bro. It was hella snowy, and I was like, "Are we going skiing?"
Right? I was like, I've because I've always wanted to be ski. Always wanted to snowboard or ski or something. I love the snow in the mountains, and like fucking tricked me, man. What a good fucking. My grandma started fucking like. I was excited, bro. I was like, holy shit, bro. Like, I was like, I don't even really deserve this right now. Besides all the bullshit I've been dealing with.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a weird dynamic. Like, you know, I wasn't treated like a kid. It was, or even like a teenager. You know, a lot of us go through it, which I understand earning our place in our home and stuff. But like, with as much as we're doing, like school, football, I mean, help picking up my little sister from school, this, that, the third, like doing all the dishes, all of their laundry, my sister's laundry, my laundry, cleaning their rooms, their bathrooms. It's like, you know, there plus no, it's not like I got paid for any of that. It was just all free labor.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
and
Exactly.
and I think that that times like never being in high school and wanting everyone to like me and stuff, and plus girls, like I it was a perfect formula for chaos.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I mean, that's how I feel like a lot of us ended up there is like just the pure chaos that led up to that moment. But I mean, you had people that were there, like, that were there because like they were lying, you
Yeah,
know,
like
and
fucking Bidwell and fucking
yeah,
uh
Matthew Rainier,
yep, yep,
Matt, remember Matt Hastings? He got there at
yep,
like 12 years old, dude.
yeah, yeah, yep.
And
He was
like,
like, "Why are you here for talking back or whatever?" I was just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
yeah, I was like, holy shit, just talking back, bro. I was setting freaking garbages on fucking fire. And at least there was a little bit of bad, you know, bad kid rebellion. But like, yeah, I felt like it really did lead up to the perfect order of chaos of just my house treating me the way they were treating me. And then, you know, you at that time, like, you know, we weren't considered fucking people really. We were considered the kids of our parents.
Yeah,
And like we didn't really have the rights that like kids nowadays have. Like it's not like we all had you know, I had a flip phone, and it's not like that was going to be recording what the hell was going on. Or
yeah,
there was back then it was MySpace was the coolest thing in the world, dude. And
yep,
like, you know, it's just it was such a perfect order for chaos. And then you had Spring Creek that was like the perfect con man. Like their website was canoes and horses and kids
yep,
playing baseball. They were wearing regular ass fucking clothes, eating fucking real food, like real fucking food. Like none of that was happening. And I think that's like where a lot of parents like fucked up. And then the seminars brainwash you so well.
yeah, yeah.
Like it's, you know, like there was definitely like cool lessons in there, but it is, am I like the only one that just like feels like it was completely hypnotizing?
No, it's completely brainwashing and mind control and all of that. It was just wrapped up in a really cute package. And like that was appealing to parents, and then like it's just like there was, you remember how they didn't let us get that much sleep because we had to do the homework, so sleep deprivation was a part of it too because we had to finish our
Oh
homework
yeah,
and at the nighttime, so we had to finish our homework and get a decent amount of sleep. We never got a decent amount of sleep, so we were up because if you
yeah,
wanted to pass the seminar you had to do your homework or else you were gonna get
yeah,
called out, so
exactly.
it's
And
just a
like,
perfect formula for
yeah, especially for failure too, for rebellious kids, like it breaks you down. Like you, I don't even know if you remember this, man. It took me 13 fucking months to get to level 3.
No, I remember that. I remember that. You were
I
struggling for
was
a long time. Yeah.
I was just rebellious. I was like, you guys cannot fucking win. And then I just learned to be quiet. And then I just stopped giving a fuck again because I was like, dude, these guys are pieces of shit. Like, none of them were fucking trained professionals. Like, none of them should
No,
have been around kids.
no.
We had some good fucking family fathers, though. Big Al, well, there'll always be a shout out to him. Fucking Papa Bear.
Yeah.
Like, their whole family is filled with so much love. Like, you guys would always, that's the whole reason why I wanted to be part of Honor Family is because of Big Al. Like, he the the barbecues and like that kind of shit.
Yep. And
Cool, like
the logs, the cookie logs.
right. You guys were always like building snowmen, doing cool shit like that. Like he made sure that like he actually gave a fuck, and that
Yeah.
was like one of the biggest problems that I always had is like we never had a family father that really gave a fuck like he did, and like by the end of it, when it was like complete pure fucking chaos and like um the owners came in or the shareholders or whatever the hell their name was.
Yeah.
That was
Chapin and
just
them. Yeah.
pure. Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
when Chafin got kicked out, and then it
Yep.
was what's that guy's name and his mom? The guy and the mom came right at the very end, and it was bad.
Was it Miss Manning?
No.
No.
Um they're actual shareholders. He was in the fucking um the documentary that was on Netflix.
Oh, fucking dude that made all the money. Fucking why am I slipping his name right now? Fucking I swear when I
I
talk
can't.
about these people, they slip my mind for some reason what their name is.
Yeah, I know, right? I can remember it any day of the week,
Oh,
but I
Litchfield. Robert Litchfield.
possibly I can't
Yeah.
remember. But yeah, anyways, those shareholders when they came in, like that was wild. Especially like when I went into when I turned 18 and I phased out from you guys,
Mm-hmm.
that shit fucked me up. Like
You went to
one,
18 and
somebody
over?
sold me out because I was
You went to the 18 and over
yeah,
program?
I went to the
Okay.
yeah, and that was ridiculous in itself. Like it was just pathetic for us because we're all fucking too old to be sitting in some fucking program, but none of us can fucking escape and get home because
Yeah.
we're fucking over 1,000 miles. You know, like for me, I was like 1,000 miles away from my fucking house. Like, how the fuck was I gonna get there with no exit plan? Like, my parents intentionally didn't put any money in there. Like, they're like, no, you have to stay. Like, I was being kept prisoner at that point. And even when I tried to like walk off and like go like do my own thing, like I got hunted down. I was 18 years old. I'm an illegal adult. And like
Yeah.
they hunted me down and found me sitting up by the pond. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, fucking sitting here. Little did they know, like I was smoking cigarettes, but yeah, like
Yeah.
I I had fucking snuck off and found enough tobacco to roll a cigarette out of a back page of a fucking book. And like I just fucking it was the first cigarette that I had had in fucking 19 months.
Yeah.
Fucking it was the best cigarette I've ever had, even if it was shitty tobacco. But it sucked because like I was in upper levels and stuff, and I actually was trying to get out of there no matter how much I was faking it. All of us live by that saying, fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Like I had hit level 4 and I was about to fucking be whatever the fuck the next level was. And like I had already got graduated PC2 and whatever. I only had PC3 left and I was supposed to graduate and leave. And then
Yeah.
fucking somebody sold me out because one of the fucking, when they, again, perfect recipe for chaos, when they let the ranch come onto the fucking actual school grounds instead of just keeping them down
Yep.
in their own fucking separated facility. I was approached by fucking a couple of the dudes and asked to fucking get cigarette butts since I was a runner and I could walk up there. I was a trusted vest.
Yeah.
I could walk anywhere I wanted and
Yeah.
like not get in trouble. And so, of course, me being like, damn, dude, I'm about to turn 18 and be hanging out with these guys. They told me that they would roll me a perfect cigarette, and somebody fucking sold me out, bro. I gave them cigarette butts, and they weren't even good ones, dude. They were terrible cigarette butts, and that's what I got dropped for.
That's fucked up, bro. That's
Right, and
fucked
I
up.
was about to fucking leave.
Did they drop you?
Yeah, they dropped me, and I wasn't able to go to PC3 or anything.
Did they give you a cat 5, like level 1 0 points drop?
Yep, level one, 0 points, no grievance, no fucking nothing,
Oh
dude.
my God, dude.
I
Did
just
they?
I went straight back to the bottom, and I just like sat there paralyzed. Like, dude, it's like playing a real life video game
Yep.
and putting in fucking like 2 years of your life into that
Yep.
video game, and
Yep.
you're just like, dude, where did it all go?
Dude, it's like
Where's the
permadeath.
memory?
It's like permadeath, bro. Like all your items are gone. Like all your fucking like trait trees are gone. Like fucking, fuck no,
I
bro.
know, dude. I had a fucking and like the shitty thing was is like I didn't have like any like more maroon polos or any of the lower level fucking clothes anymore because I got rid of them all.
Yeah.
I gave them to like you. I gave them to everyone else. I was like, here you go, dude. You have like I had like new shirts and like all the fucking and I had nice fucking pants. And I was like, yeah, here, man, just take these because like fucking people were getting fucking hand-me-downs from fucking like 10 years prior.
Yep.
I mean, the fucking beds were probably riddled with fucking bed bugs.
Oh yeah, the beds were fucking horrible, dude.
They were so fucking disgusting. Like I can't believe. Even like the worst thing was like when they would fucking put us up in what was that shit called?
Intervention
That,
or
yeah,
study hall?
intervention. Yeah, that no, dude, when they would put us up in the fucking actual little green rooms, that's where me and
Yeah.
you like got acquainted very very
Yep.
well.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I remember them carrying me in one time and then they put me down and were like, take off your shoes and then there was like me, you, and I think someone else was up there too, like, and we all were causing fucking chaos, but it
Yeah,
was
bro.
cold. And they took away our shoes, our jackets, and just left us with our fucking our shirt and our pants.
Yep. Yep.
And it was fucking freezing. You could see your breath.
Yep.
Oh shit. That
Yeah,
shit
that
was
was,
funny though. We were causing I remember we were just causing pure fucking chaos.
yeah, bro. I was freaking out. I was flipping out, bro. Like I was just like, why the fuck should I care? I'm in intervention, bro. Like I'm gonna keep on refusing. Like, what are you gonna do to me now? Like they kept on, when finally they fucking threatened me with Jamaica. They said if you keep on
That's
fucking
what they
around, like, yeah, they threatened me with Jamaica. They're like, we'll send you there. We don't need to tell your parents. They already signed their rights away. Like if you're gonna fuck around like you fuck around here, they'll just break your arm. And I was just like, okay, I'll play the game.
right?
And I'll play the game. I'll play
Right.
the
And we
game.
had that
Yeah.
one kid. We had that one kid that actually came back from
Yep.
Jamaica
Yep. And
and
said
he
how
was
bad. Yeah.
fucked up mentally.
Yeah.
Like I could not believe how broken he was, dude. Like the scars on the back of his fucking legs. Like
Yeah.
what a fucking rebel and a boss. Oh
Yeah, for real. No, yeah, I was terrified of fucking Jamaica, bro. Like they terrified
yeah.
all of us, bro. Like you don't want
And
to
they
go
showed
there.
and they showed me the papers too that when they had threatened me with Jamaica, they brought me into the office because they were having me sign to go to Jamaica after I can't remember. I can't remember if I caused a riot or a bunch of people to start trying to run at once. I can't remember what the fuck
I
happened.
no no no, I
Oh,
remember it was like it was running, I think. I think you guys
yeah.
got run plans or something like that. I think I remember that.
We no, we all ran. It was oh my god, dude, I remember
No,
it
you
now.
did run. You did
Yeah,
run.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all ran out of intervention.
Yep.
And
I
because
remember that shit.
we were done doing we were done doing sheets, and I was like, dude, fuck it. What are they gonna do? There's only one dude. How are you gonna catch us all? And they were like, dude, don't be talking like that, Bishop. Don't do that. Don't say that. And I fucking got up and I was like, I'm fucking going. And I pushed through whoever the fuck it was, and all of us broke the fuck out, and I had the time of my life. And then
Nice.
I saw that it was that one really buff dude that looked like fucking Carlton. He
Ah,
was,
fucking Gilby? No, not
yeah,
Gilby. You talking
was
about
it?
an up you talking about an upper level?
Yeah, an upper level. He was fucking ripped.
Was he a black dude? I think it
Yeah,
was Gilby. Yeah, Steve Gilby. Yeah. Or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
was the one. He was the one chasing me,
Yeah, bro.
and I was like, and I'm big as shit, and they had already had a lot of tough times with me on the football field. Like everyone fucking hated playing football against me, and like I saw he was fucking chasing me, and I just stopped. And like for like 2 seconds, and then I looked at someone else that was running, and I started chasing after him, trying to catch up so Gilby would fucking tackle him first. Oh my God, bro. It was hilarious, but it was bad. It was bad.
When they
Like
caught
it
you,
shouldn't.
when they caught you, did they beat you up? Like they jump you and beat you up and stuff? Or
No,
like
because
if
I
you
told him that. No, because I told him I'd fight back.
Okay.
And I
But
was like,
normally they would do that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And like that was the one thing that like when I was in upper levels and I caught a couple of runners, like I didn't do anything. Like they wanted to beat the shit out of them so bad.
Yo, yeah,
And
they were
like
encouraged. Yeah. Yeah.
and like when I caught a couple of kids, all I did was tackle them down. I was like, dude, just chill. Please just chill and go back. If not, they're gonna beat the living shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like at
It's
least when
not
I was in upper levels, like I was giving away like my G2 gel pens and like I was giving anybody on the lower levels like shit so that way at least life was somewhat fucking livable.
yeah.
Like,
Because he knew what it was like.
yeah. And I
Yeah.
knew how depressing it was, bro. Like I was on suicide watch for so long, like,
Yeah, me too. Yep.
and it's like
Do you remember when I tried to fucking when I got put on suicide watch? I think you were in honor and I fucking it was during night and I fucking was trying to cut my wrist or whatever and I got put on suicide watch and like from that point on like they had to watch that whole fucking side of the honor cabin. I think you
yeah,
were
it
there.
was
I think you were there.
yeah, that's when I was bringing because you were on suicide watch and I was on suicide watch. So what they would do is every night they would bring me into fucking honor and I would sleep in your guys' cabin because me and you both were on suicide watch at the
Yeah.
same time. And so that way they could monitor us both at the same time. And so we did that for a long time. And that's how like I got acquainted so well with the Honor family was because I was in there pretty much every fucking night.
Yeah.
So it's like when I finally got off suicide watch and got shoelaces back, Jesus, uh, it was fucking it started that's when like a lot of the other chaos started happening because I wasn't on suicide watch but anymore, but I was fucking still causing fucking hell,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was like awesome but terrible because it was like every fucking day I was in worksheets, like
Yeah.
intervention, because
Yeah.
like I'd instantly just be like, fuck you,
Yeah.
like you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm not doing shit right now. I'm relaxing. You guys woke me up before the sun came up every day. You can't tell me that the clocks were fucking not lying to me because if you looked at one of the fucking family father's cell phones, it would be it'd be fucking behind
Yeah.
like 2 hours.
Yeah. 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 No, they fucked with the time too. They really
Yeah.
did.
And I was like I tried to explain that shit as I do. You don't understand for somebody who like enjoys getting up to watch the sunrise. Like we should not be outside right now. Like it's easily fucking 4 a.m. Like how dark it would be, and we'd be fucking in class for fucking an hour, and then we go eat, and the sun still wasn't up.
Yep. Yep.
You're like, dude, what the fuck is going on? That place was fucking wild. I miss Richard Ladd. That was,
Richard
did you
Ladd.
get,
Oh my God. I fucking forgot about him, dude.
dude, do you remember all this? I don't know if you remember this, but me and Richard fucking would fucking go at it. Like I would just come out of nowhere and I'd tackle his ass.
I
And
remember
like,
that shit. Yeah.
yeah, he would always be fucking, oh, I'm gonna get you, lad. Fucking all the time, dude. And then that one time I didn't, I thought we were messing around and he got so serious. And I was like, whoa, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. He was gonna knock my lights out, man. Tackled him into the snow and he poured his hot coffee all over himself and it was a bad time.
Bro, do you remember, were you in Honor Family when fucking Mr. Swinburne or whatever that taught fucking, because there was Mr. Nail and Mr. Swinburne, and Mr. Swinburne was the fucking dude. There was this one day we were in class and he just started coughing up blood like out of nowhere, bro, and we had to like evacuate the fucking classroom. And this dude just started projectile vomiting blood all over the fucking classroom like a zombie, dude. Like it was the craziest fucking shit, bro. Like everybody was like, what the fuck is happening to him? And it turns out that he had like lung cancer or some shit. And he was like having like fucking his lung ruptured or some shit at the fucking in the middle of
Oh my
class, just
God,
out of
bro. I was
nowhere.
wondering what the fuck. I was like, I that has like pondered me so hard because we never got results. Like nobody told us anything. Everyone just made us get the
No,
fuck up and like
no, bro. They just told us to leave and they didn't tell us shit. They were just like, oh yeah. He's just like, you know.
he, so he died. Did he die right there?
I don't think he died right there. I think they got him to the hospital, but what I remember hearing is that it was like some sort of lung cancer or some shit. Or like pneumonia or something like super fucked up with your lungs and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's just fucking that's just wild. Like there was so much random crazy shit. Like we weren't even allowed to tell our parents that a girl killed herself.
No. No.
And like or else we would get a cat five.
Yeah,
Like
because you're talking about fucking suicide. Yeah.
yeah, oh, you're talking about suicide. No, we're not talking about suicide. We're talking about someone that committed suicide at the fucking school, and none of the students are allowed to talk about it. Like,
Yeah,
what
ever
the
since
fuck?
it happened, because that was Carly Newman, and I think that was a bit before our time, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it was a bit before our time, but it was like the the one girl that was a staff member there was there when it happened.
Yep, you're right. You're right. On the
She was a
girls' side,
student,
on the
and then
girls'
she
side.
fucking graduated and came back to teach or to fucking be a family mom.
Yep. Yep, on the girls' side. Yeah. I remember that. And if you talked about it at all or brought it up, the instant cat five. Didn't matter. It didn't matter, bro. Like if you fucking said her name, like anything, instant cat five. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it was crazy. So how long were you there total? Like, what was the total amount of time you were there?
19 months.
19? Okay.
Yeah.
And then how did you end up like what happened for you to leave? Like how did you end up leaving
So,
eventually?
so you remember the family representative, Miss Judy?
Yep. Yep. Very well. Yep.
Yeah, she broke fucking contract or whatever the
Confidentiality.
agreement. Yeah, she broke confidentiality and told my parents to come pull me that the school was going under this, that, the third.
What?
About, yeah, about fucking so the owners, the shareholders or whatever that came to take care of the property at the very end when Chafman was gone and everyone was gone. It was like the last couple of months. And it was when I was in upper levels, but the mom was drinking alcohol with the students and like was trying to be super cool with the upper levels. There was a lot of shady shit happening with upper levels. Like when she was driving the van with the boys and the girls, because in upper levels, you could be in the same van, you just couldn't talk to them.
Yeah.
Like they were allowed to talk. Fucking one of the gingers from fucking honor. I remember him getting like a hand job in the back and a blow job or something like that. Like it was wild. And all this super sketchy shit is happening, right? Guess whose nose is fucking clean as a fucking whistle somehow? Besides like maybe like eating some like hidden candy I had because you got like in trouble for something you weren't allowed to eat candy in upper levels.
Yeah, because
It
you were
was
on
fucking
Cat 3 probation or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that shit. You couldn't eat out
yeah.
of your fucking lockbox. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd always have like one or two fucking pieces of fucking candy hidden.
Yep. Hell yeah,
But
dude.
like, but it's like, it was just so ridiculous. Like, I mean, there's all that crazy, sketchy shit happening. Even like the dance and everything. Like there was some nasty shit happening.
At the
But
prom?
like, yeah,
Did you go to the
I'm like,
prom?
yeah,
I
I
didn't
did.
get to go.
That's fucking ridiculous, man. There was shit happening that like that shareholder lady was fucking disallowing to happen. And like I wasn't a part of any of it, especially because fucking do you remember Gabe? Gabe
Yep.
Haney?
Rest in peace. Yeah. Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
man. Like, I miss him. But
Yeah.
he always had a fucking bone with me, man. I don't know what it was. And like when I got pushed into upper levels, he didn't think I deserved to be there. And like he was one of the main people that like it always made it extremely difficult for me to level up in my program. And
Yeah, I think
like
I remember the exact advice he was giving you too. He was like, I think you joke around too much and you don't take it that serious enough and you don't actually want it like that bad or whatever. Like something like that. You know what I mean?
verbatim,
Yeah.
verbatim, bro. I'm not even joking you. His words like have always kind of like stuck with me. Like I think it's like that was like one of my major turning points because like I was overconfident in the fact that like I was gonna get my level. And like he fucking he pegged me down so hard right there. And that's like when I like turned because I was like, dude, I'm so fucking tired of being here. And like I literally just turned everything off and became super cold at that point. Like
Yeah.
I stopped fucking around and was like, dude, I'm done. Like, because I was a fucking family leader for fucking ever. Like I was 3 stars for fucking months.
I remember
And
that.
I
Yeah.
graduated all those stupid fucking seminars and I couldn't progress until I got to level 4.
Yeah, I remember that. They kept you on 3 stars forever. They kept on not
Yeah.
giving you four, bro. You'd go into fucking vote up and you'd have like one too many people stand up for you. I was like, just give it to fucking Bishop, dude. He's fucking trying, bro. Like, he's fucking
I just wanted,
trying over
I
here.
just fucking wanted out, bro. That's like, it was like sucked too, because it's like, like my grandpa was telling me that like he wanted to take me home and stuff, but like he can't because like I need to finish. And it was just like driving me even harder to like get home because I was just like, dude, like I'm only here because like he broke fucking his contract too, bro. He straight up told me he was like, it wasn't even my choice. And when I threatened to cut off your mom and stuff and all this fucking stuff, like it caused like a huge dilemma, I guess, that I didn't even get a chance to like fully learn about, because like my grandpa was fucking just absolutely irate. He's like, you have no fucking right to like send him off to something like that. And like he wanted to take me home when I got really sick. I don't know if you remember that shit either, but
You were really
they
sick
were
on
like,
sick bed. I think I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, fucking. So it turns out I have atrophic ulcerative colitis, and I've probably had it like my entire time. So I get like ulcers in my intestinal lining from stress and like, you know, diet and shit like that. Eating lots of oat. Oh,
Yeah, I wonder.
but
Yeah.
fucking so I was getting ulcers and that's what the stomach pain was from. And they were bursting and that's where like the blood in my like, in my poop and like I had went from weighing like 200 and like 50. When I got into the academy, I weighed 295 pounds. When I left the academy, I weighed 165 pounds.
That's fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, and so that's why they thought that I had cancer. So I was like going through all those appointments while I was still at the academy, having doctors tell me is like he's like, I have never seen such rapid weight loss besides in cancer patients. And it just fucked me up. So I was like the whole time I was in fucking Spring Creek, finally, and while I was like level 3 stars and shit or whatever, the family leader, like I was also going through that whole scare, like of where I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. And I'm in a shitty ass fucking academy where fucking like we had the weirdest fucking doctors. Like that doctor stuck his finger in my butt with no lube, and I'll always
The
fucking
dude with the
remember that.
fucking cowboy hat?
Yeah, the glasses and shit, and his
Fucking
weird fucking
bro.
nurse.
Yeah, that dude was a fucking weirdo, bro.
Yeah,
He saw boys and girls too.
yep,
So you
and that's
wonder what the
fucking
girls had to deal with too, you know?
yep. It's just that whole place, like it's a, it's like literally a novel. Like if somebody had just a couple of well written words and like could place that into a perfect story or into a fucking Netflix series. Like, dude, that place was traumatizing. I mean, you gotta think about it too. Like, there's beatdowns that happened. Fucking people trying to actually kill each other, and
Oh
like,
yeah. Remember when they would shut off like one side of the fucking we'd push the fucking bunk beds up against the door and then we'd have like the fucking like couple minutes for where we could beat each other up or whatever.
oh, fucking Bryson, he was one of the fucking rest of his soul too.
Yeah.
Like, there was those guys that were, what were they? Serrano? Yeah, Serranos. And they were literally fucking trying to stab him to death with pencils. And like I had to fucking stop that whole shindig from happening. And like they didn't even get in trouble. But it was just the fact that like he was screaming for help. And there was like, I mean, people used to do the fucking west sides to fucking people taking showers and shit and like clap their fucking hands and push the shower curtain on them and then fucking kick them.
I forgot
Like,
about that shit, dude. What the fuck?
yeah. And like, the fucking shit, everything was so out of control. Like, like it was in control when I first got there, kind of, but it was out of control when by the time I was going into upper levels. And that was one of the main reasons I also wanted to get out of lower levels was because like we literally were getting gang members that were ordered there by the fucking court to fucking
Yeah, like
be.
actual
I'm like, bro,
criminals.
yeah, I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, this is getting fucking, because like they were starting to team up and like it was getting fucking feeling like actual jail. Like
Yeah.
for teenagers, like they're making fucking shivs, walking around with fucking gloves on their hands. Fucking, it was just fucking intense for anybody. Like, I felt bad for anybody that had to sleep like in the same fucking room as them. I was glad I got into upper levels, but then it just like put a fucking target on my back because all of a sudden it was like I went from being, you know, and part of the family to being in upper levels. So now I'm not part of the family anymore. I'm a fucking snitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, bro, you guys don't understand. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here.
Like
And
you'd
that's
be
all
doing
I
the
tell
same
them.
thing. They would be doing the same thing if they were in your shoes.
Yep. I mean, easily. Like, it's it's hard to imagine anybody that finally like gets to that point and they're like so close to beating the game and tricking the system. I like, I mean, shit. That's the whole reason why I had requested become transport or whatever. I got the vest so I could walk everybody back and forth, and I wasn't having to be a part of the fucking
The day
the
to day of
problem.
the
Yeah,
facility.
the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't have to give consequences and shit like that. I could just fucking chill out and like hang out with people and talk to them while I'm walking them from point A to point B.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved being roamer. Roamer was
Yeah.
legit. The roamer was one of those jobs you wanted in the morning when they used to
Yep.
fucking line us up at the lower facility and be like, "Okay, Jordan, you're going to fucking be a roamer today," and like this person, you're gonna be working respect family or whatever. It's like I'd always just hope that I was roamer, bro.
Right.
But I did
And
kind
always
of enjoy working families just because I wasn't one to really write consequences down. I would say them verbally out loud to show the other junior staff that I was doing my job, quote unquote. But then at the end of the day, I would actually sit down with them and be like, you know that this is all bullshit, right? And they're like, yeah, well, just don't do this next time, and I won't give you the consequence. And then I just
right.
wouldn't give it to them, like you
I
learned your
know.
lesson, right? Like,
I feel like that's where me and you like, where it was like kind of like perfect because like me and you until Mr. Dave caught on.
yeah,
That was bullshit. When we started actually having to lay out consequences, like
yeah.
because we would say consequences and then like if you didn't have consequences on your fucking card at the end of the day, Mr. Dave was up your ass.
Yeah. That's why I
And the
started
only
just consequenting people for the small shit. Just like the cat ones, like get a bunch of cat
yeah,
ones. And it doesn't really matter as much.
yeah, it was definitely it was definitely like hard to fucking like give consequences out to anybody. I fucking hated it.
I really
It
hated it.
makes you
Yeah.
feel grimy. Like
Well,
you're like,
unless they
damn,
were
man.
being an asshole towards me. If
Oh
you're
yeah,
being an asshole towards me when I'm just trying to I'm not even giving that many consequences, then fuck you, dude. You can get some stuff corrected. But
right.
but other than that,
I
I'm not gonna be a
remember
dick.
I can't remember who the fuck it was that tried to fucking there was one time me and you were working together and it was me, you, and one other guy and fucking I can't remember if it was fucking uh, like that scary dude from fucking the Crip or whatever. I can't remember if he was fucking mouthing off to you or whoever, but like I remember me, you, and the other fucking junior staff member all stood up all at once. And like it was in fucking Mrs. Gerner's classroom. And Mrs. Gerner is the one that fucking de-escalated the situation. Oh no,
That's
come on,
so
boys. Come on, please. That lady was the sweetest lady I've ever met in my entire life. That and the librarian. Oh, and the
yeah,
fucking cook. I mean, the women there were just, they were like moms
they
and
were.
grandmas. Like they were just like the only way to like feel good.
Yeah,
Like
working kitchen
especially
was
in kitchen.
amazing.
Oh
I fucking love
yeah,
that shit, dude.
yeah,
Especially his upper levels. Especially his upper levels, dude. You just get
yeah.
to
And I
fucking watch people and eat the fucking food and fucking
yeah, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people probably don't even know this, but like Miss Gloria like was the like whole reason that kitchen was like my life because like she would purposely like I mean she'd see how much I'd be busting ass and like this that the third and fourth and so like she would request me to be in there all the time
yeah, I
and
remember
like
that.
that's why our family was in there so much was because we busted ass but like she would sneak me like an extra peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I was supposed to be on double portions because
Yeah.
I was losing so much weight, but because the school didn't have the money to like have as much food as they should in the kitchen, like when you would work kitchen and it would get to the end and like you didn't like there wouldn't be double portions at the end.
No.
So dude, there was this one time like there was nothing left for us in kitchen. I can't remember if you were working that day or not, but like she made us like all four peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and like went into the fridge and like I can't remember what else. Like oh she like allowed us to drink as much milk as we wanted and fucking um made these like giant fucking no bake cookies. Like
Oh, I
These
remember
things,
that. I think I was working. Yeah, they were the
yeah,
huge
those
ones.
things were like
Yeah.
as big as my hand. And like she gave us all one, and like she told the family fathers, she was like, these guys didn't get dinner, so let them eat their no bake cookies and watch the movie. And like it was just like the fucking, I remember like I think me and you were breaking up our cookies, actually passing them out because one of the family fathers had said that we could do it. We used to have a couple. We had a couple. Was it Q? Q
Q, I
was
remember
fucking.
Q, bro.
Q was crazy, but he was super fucking chill.
Yeah, hella chill.
His cousin was more crazy.
Yeah,
He was.
Q was
Remember
dope.
that shit? He could fucking make himself like. He would start shrinking himself. Like he like worked on illusions. Like it was insane. Like he could his Q's cousin. I can't remember that guy's fucking name, but he could like disappear into the dark, and
Dude, I
he could like.
remember that. I didn't remember Q until you brought him up, bro. Holy shit. It's crazy how much stuff that like we block out of our memory, you know what I mean? It's
Dude,
crazy.
it really is, man. Because like I I don't know, man. It's like that place is like a memory vault for me. Like people can't remember the seminars, and I remember them fucking clear to a crisp. Like I remember them putting the music on and then talking you into that trance.
Yep,
And
yep.
like, and if you remember, fucking Josh, who could do fucking what was that shit? He could hypnotize people.
I remember that.
Fucking yeah, like he could hit, but he couldn't hit. He could never hypnotize me. And it was like I could feel it, like when it's weird. It's like it almost felt like a drug when he was trying to hypnotize me because like it gives you that zen, and that's what they do in those. It's like I swear that all of those what are they called? The leaders of the fucking seminars.
Oh, facilitators.
Yeah, I swear that each one of those facilitators probably all took a hypnotist. Like they're
Oh,
all
dude.
probably
They might even be government mind control agents. I don't fucking know because they're pretty fucking good at what they do, bro. Like they're pretty
yeah,
fucking good. Like they know how to like break into the psyche of people, and break people down,
because like
yeah.
the fucking towels and like beating the ground,
Bro, I
like
swear it was for hours. I swear that
yeah,
shit went
it,
on for hours, bro.
right. My knuckles were so bloody that they actually had to that pull me off to the side and bandage me during that shit because my hands wouldn't stop bleeding.
That's crazy,
My
bro.
leg, I'm like it giving me so much rage, and then that's what I mean. Is like they can the seminars were good and bad.
Yeah.
That's like they had a bad idea that had some kind of like weird good. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's like what would you call that? Like it's
It's
like
like it's
yin
like
and yang.
it's like yeah, exactly. I feel like it's a little bit of truth and like things that might actually work for you in your life mixed with a bunch of fucking bullshit that'll never work and it isn't true. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
it's packaged in a way that you can sell it to almost anybody and they'll buy it, hook, line, and sinker. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
your experience, it's like one of those things that you're not just told what it is, you experience it yourself. If
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
you know what I mean? So it's very hard to explain. I think the seminars is one of the most difficult things to explain to somebody that never went to a program like we did. Like, how the fuck do you even explain that shit, dude? Like, it's just
Right.
you can't compare it to anything else. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's just like the fuck, and it's like the signs that sat on the side of the seminar building, bro. Like that, those words, because every seminar that we ever went to, I'd read those fucking signs. It's like you're slowly pulling into that motherfucker. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're intentionally trying to make you read it, but it's really honestly the realest thing like that I've ever. You remember like stepping left and fucking
Yep.
yeah, and that was like the whole thing is like you see that pattern and that there's a hole I remember the words, man. There's a hole in the ground. You're walking towards it. You can't stop. You fall in. And then the second sign was like you're walking that's down that same path. You see the hole again. You try to move, but you fall in. The third one is, and then it was like there's like a third one that it's still like the struggle. Like you're in the hole and you're trying to climb out, but you fall, but you're still in the hole. And then the final one is like you walk up to the hole, you step left, you walk past it and start it a new
Yeah.
path.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
forgot about those. Holy shit, bro.
dude, I'm telling you, dude, like I have a memory bank of that place. Same thing with Color Wars and us having to push a school bus and me busting the back window out with my forehead. Like, there's a million stories that I still hold on to that place. And I think that the reason why I do is because it felt like such family between us and the guys, you know, it's like no
There's
matter,
nothing realer you can experience with somebody. It's pretty much the equivalent of going to jail, but I feel like I would argue it's actually worse than jail. I
yeah,
don't think I think at least in jail you
100%
get
the
three
right,
meals a day, like like you you don't have to earn your
yeah,
food, like you don't get food taken away, like unless you do something really fucked up, you know?
yeah. And even then, they at least throw it at you. I mean, which they did throw oatmeal at me in intervention and fucking
It would
told me to
always be
eat
super
it,
cold.
told me to
It'd
eat
always
it
be
off
the
the floor.
shittiest. It'd always be the shittiest food in intervention.
Yeah, and like no fucking flavor, no nothing, just fucking just bland, wet oatmeal.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah,
the oatmeal was bearable, but other times,
that was because we would sneak in when we were like working and shit. Sometimes we'd sneak in an extra can of peaches in the
I
fucking
remember
giant
that.
vat of oatmeal. We got in trouble. I got kicked out of kitchen for like a month for that shit. I got caught. Extra jelly, extra peanut butter. Got caught on that one. Wasn't, and then I got stuck on dish pit for like ever. And then I didn't mind doing dish pit because we it went from four guys to somehow three guys, and we had dish pit on lock.
Yeah. Do
So
you
that's where I
go ahead?
dish pit. Oh, I was gonna say dish pit was probably the best way to fucking pass notes if you're ever gonna pass notes to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, there was also that window, right? Especially if you were like beat the sprayer, there's a window right next to fucking the sprayer. Like you literally just
Yep,
open the window and toss it out, you know?
yep. I did. I tried doing it one time, and the fucking girl did not see the fucking note.
Oh my God, dude.
Twice, actually. Because you remember how they have to like they come back for. I can't remember. They would come back for their bins
Yeah, yeah,
after. Yeah, we would spray them out and everything, and then they would come back and take their bins.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I had thrown the note. I had thrown the note out to her, and she didn't see it, and then walked over it, walked past it, and fucking. So I walked around, picked up the note, and I came back in the fucking dish pit. And then when I had gotten done, dried out their fucking tub, I put a clean tray at the bottom and put the note on top because I knew that she was coming to get the fucking bin. And when I went back out there, the fucking note was still on the fucking bin. But we had broke separation like three times before. So I'm like,
What the fuck?
right? I was like, oh, dude, maybe she's just that fucking oblivious. That was fucking, it was so wild, like thinking about all that shit. Like, honestly, whose voice I miss more than anyone, even though he was fucking, he could be fucking annoying. I can't remember his fucking name, but he had the most beautiful fucking singing voice. And he would
Grant?
sing more.
Grant?
No, Grant was tall and blonde, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was the gay one, right?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I remember he sang too.
No, yeah, he had a beautiful voice as well, but like, no, he had glasses. He was shorter, brown
Bidwell.
hair.
Bidwell. Was it
Maybe,
Bidwell? Chris Bidwell?
yes, Chris Bidwell.
Yep.
And he would sing Maroon 5. and he could fucking
Yeah, and he'd be
beatbox
like,
too. Yeah, dude, he was so good.
bro, he'd be sitting on his bunk like, like fucking, bro. I remember
Bro, and then out of nowhere, he'd just pop in. This stuff here, it was like he was really good at voice impressions too. Like he could do fucking. That's what he was doing. The Men in Black. He was
Oh
doing the
yeah,
beatbox when they talk in beatbox. He could do the whole fucking scene from Men in Black. I remember that. Oh my
yeah,
God.
bro.
That was ridiculous.
There was not that
What's
many
like,
people that liked Bidwell. Like Bidwell was one of those outcast people, but I actually hung out with him quite a bit. I used to walk around like when we would have like um not recess, but like where we'd have to do outdoor time and we play basketball, whatever, on the basketball
yeah,
court or football field. I'd just walk around with him and we'd like, talk about, hey, you remember this song? Do you remember this song? We'd like just bullshit about music, talk about music and shit.
I don't know. You were always one of the outcasts and fucking. I always liked kicking with you and Bidwell and all the outcasts. Like even though it was weird, like I always got like roped into like the popular fucking like cliques that were fucking there, and I'd be like, oh yeah, haha, I'm gonna go hang out with Bryson now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that kid was fucking. He was so much fun. Me and him actually gave each other fucking tattoos.
I think I
We,
remember that, dude. Didn't you get like a cat four for that
yeah, we
or
got in
something?
super. Yeah, we got in trouble, and I got separate. We got separated from the family. I think he went into it. He got put into integrity, or maybe he got put into no, his honor because they didn't want to put me back into honor because I was too well acquainted with them.
Yeah.
So they're like, nope, you get to stay in respect. And I was like, no, don't separate us.
Yeah.
I promise I won't tattoo him again. He just wanted the love of his life tattooed on his fucking bicep.
Yeah, I know, right?
He
No,
was so in love with that girl.
who, Bryson?
Fucking yeah, Bryson. He was in love with I think a girl named Jenny or
Oh yeah,
someone.
he was. I remember
Yeah,
that.
and he thought it would be hilarious if I tattooed a heart on his fucking bicep and then put B plus J on there.
Nice.
And he was, I mean, that kid. We actually like talked a bunch before he passed, and he was fucking. We had
Like out,
actually made yeah
like
after the
outside the
program.
program? Okay.
Yeah, I found him instantly. As soon as I heard that he had gotten out, like I instantly contacted him, and I was like, "Dude, I've been waiting for you to get out." And like, I still look at the message and stuff because, he was really into growing mushrooms, and at the time, like, I was really into growing weed, so we had planned to like meet up and put our great minds together and fucking. And then he made his fucking journey, which knowing him, like, it's not like I still never think that what he did was intentional. You know, like I just think that he thought he could beat it, or he got fucking, confused with his identification. But like that kid was crazy
What
in a good
what
way.
happened to him?
He, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that he ate a mushroom out of his garden, and that's how he passed away.
Okay, so he ate a mushroom that he thought was probably an edible mushroom, but it wasn't.
Yeah, or it was fucking like intentional and like he was just seeing like what the effects were of it, or if he could beat it or something.
Okay.
Because I know like how he was, but like if he wanted to like you know end it, you think he would have did it like in the military academy when he was like cheeking pills or having other people breaking into the medicine. He wasn't trying to overdose or anything, bro. Like nothing. Like he just tried to have a fun time
Yeah.
in the fucking horrible time that we were in. And like, I think a lot of it was also for like attention, just like any of us were doing shit in there.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to go home so fucking bad that like, I was willing to do anything and like show my parents that this isn't going to work. And I mean, I read my letters and shit, like because my mom passed away, and I went through like a bunch of my stuff and like read like letters. But it's insane, like also reading the emails between your family rep and your parents.
Yeah.
Like there's so much manipulation and like deceit and lies and like stuff just to make you like look like you need to be here. Like and like that was one of the things that I just couldn't honestly swallow. Like I I held on to that for a long time until like I finally just stopped caring about my past. Like
Yeah.
something spiritual happened and then I just kind of got over all of it.
Was it something in particular? Like what happened?
I mean, it's weird to like put it into actual context, but like, and it's obviously not everybody's cup of tea, but like I had like a really major like blast off with DMT,
Okay.
and it was weird. Like on the plane that it had taken me on the spiritual journey it took me, it was like dying and being reborn. And I experimented a lot when like I got out of the academy. As soon as like as soon as I knew that I could get away from like my family and the control that they were trying to like have over me when I got home, like I strapped my boots up and left and kind of just did my own thing. And like it really honestly like destroyed me and my family. But like I was glad that I had chose my own path and fucking experienced what I experienced. I raved a whole bunch. Fucking, I met some really cool fucking DJs, and I got to live a part of my life that like wasn't controlled by anyone else besides myself and my choices.
Yeah.
And like when I felt like I was hitting like a deep end, like, even with like coke and stuff like that, like I stopped myself. I was like, this is what I want to become or what I want to do. And I think that like the academy kind of gave me those tools in a weird way. Like it doesn't do it for a lot of people, but like fucking I don't know, like I also feel like I'm what do you call it? I feel like I'm almost autistic. Like it's fucking like I've been diagnosed with so much stupid shit and like I don't know, it's kind of like my memory bank. Like I won't remember everything that happened today, but like I can remember everything that happened at that school. Same
Yeah,
thing
it's
with my
fucking
fucking
crazy.
childhood.
It's like it was yesterday, bro. Like it's
I still get anxiety that like
you'll get sent back
yeah.
for something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. Like, because
Yeah.
once you've been there, like, it's like you're just like, I never want to experience that again.
Or even just for me, it's just like the fear of losing what I have, like my housing, like because I've been homeless so many times, like just having things taken away from me because when you got sent there, everything was stripped from you. Like you didn't have jack shit. Everything
Nope.
was taken from you. You had fucking possessions before that, not anymore. Piercings gone, all that. Like,
I know they strip you of everything, like your identity to like, I mean, the fucking intense thing was like, I feel bad for anybody that was like not straight because it's like they were sitting there telling them that being gay is a choice. And
yeah,
like, and I'm just like, holy shit, man. Like the like hate crimes that were happening. Like
yeah,
telling fucking any of the fucking dudes that were there that were like black and be like, well, being black's a choice.
yeah.
Everything's a choice. You backed out of your driveway, got hit by a drunk driver, that was your choice. I was
And
like, fuck, dude.
it's exactly what you intended because based on results, you get exactly what you intend. It's like the
Exactly.
worst fucking load of shit ever, dude.
It
Like,
just doesn't make any, it has no logic behind it. It's like, I want to know who made those fucking seminars and just be like, dude, let me see your fucking degree so I can piss on them.
Well, actually, the person, so it's very ironic. So our programs stemmed from a thing called synanon back in like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
And the
I
person
was,
that started that was a fucking drug addict, a reformed drug addict that got clean and decided that he had the answers to everything. And so formulated, and then like the programs that we went to kind of built off of that and kind of developed into what we went to. But where
yeah,
it started was Synanon and all of that shit and fucking it's very culty and just like, this guy didn't
super
have any
culty.
fucking degrees. This guy didn't have any fucking degrees, and he's an ex-drug addict, so it's
Right.
crazy,
And then,
you
and
know?
then when and then, all of the shareholders that like grabbed onto it too were also like Mormon.
Yeah,
So
of
like
course. Yep.
a lot of
Religion has a big.
Mormonism got, yeah, it got pulled from that. So I was like, because I have Mormon friends and like even like people who have dropped out of the religion who have like talked about it and they're just like, yeah, it's weird that like, some of the belief systems, but we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's weird because like they won't talk about it a lot of it. And like even some of my Mormon friends that aren't part of the community anymore, they won't cuss. Like it's like been erased out of their system.
It's like ingrained
Like,
in their head, like if you do this, it's bad or whatever the fuck, so they don't do it.
yep.
Yeah.
And then it's like just becomes part of their lifestyle, which is like cool. But like I wish I could not cuss, it'd be great. Especially because I have 3 kids.
Yeah, right. Right.
But I mean it was
Um,
even hard in the military academy. We got in trouble for cussing left and right.
Yep, yep. Cussing, spitting, coughing, anything out of turn that you didn't ask for, you fucking get consequence for.
Can I cough?
Yeah.
Do you self-correct for for talking before actually being called upon? Shit.
You need to wait till you're acknowledged.
Right? And sit there for 5 minutes holding your arm up, it's fucking shaking in the air.
Yeah, right. Um,
I just want
do you remember what your I am statement was?
I am a strong, caring, loving, and handsome young man.
Okay. Do you remember what your purpose statement was?
My purpose, I'm a strong, caring, loving, and handsome young man, and my purpose is to ride my mighty board of trust while loving myself and others.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, I thought the I am statement was pretty cool. The fact that we got to choose it and choose the words on it, I thought was pretty cool. And it's always crazy that most people will remember what their I am statement and purpose statement is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Very ingrained in you. Um,
I think I still have it in a binder.
oh, your paper copy that you made in the
Yeah,
seminar? Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I still got mine too. I got my fat seminar binder.
Dude, if do you remember I wish I could remember his fucking real name. The Indian dude, Pal.
Pal?
Yeah, Pal. Pal. He was
Was he
Indian.
staff? Was he staff student?
No. No, he was a student and he was in respect with me. And like
Was he
he was
tall?
my yeah, he was about as tall as me. He was built like me and he was good brown. He grew a really thick beard sometimes, but it would always make him he was having to shave like every day. But if I hope that somehow in our Facebook group or something, I can find him because I still have the poem he wrote me in the fucking seminar because me and him were like brothers. Like that was like besides fucking Rice and Pal was like my ride or die. I would have broke necks for that guy. He was the true friend, brother. Like all of you guys were brothers, but like if the fact that he wasn't Indian, fucking Indian with a fucking thick ass accent, I would have said that we had the same fucking parents. That
Right?
guy was a fucking godsend. He had my back no matter what. And like, I remember one time like somebody pranked him and he fucking punched the shower and his fist went through the shower.
Oh, dude, I fucking remember. I think I remember that shit, dude.
Yeah, and he was just and I was freaking out because like I was upper levels at the time, and I came in there fucking screaming because I was the only person that could calm him down. I got him down to the office. We got him. Dude, it was just wild. Like I was in there, like who the fuck, like whoever comes to me with this, like I will give candy bars. Like I am bribing right now. Like I want to know who the
Yeah.
fuck did this. And like those kids got in so much fucking trouble, but they had to separate Pal, I think, into honor family after that because he was going to kill those kids.
Oh, dude, I think I remember who you're talking about. He was like about as tall as you, and he was a little bit bulkier.
Yeah,
Okay, I know who you're talking about. I'm kind of picturing
yeah,
it in my head now. Yeah, yep,
yep.
yep.
Huge fucking smile, just the fucking best dude in the world.
Do you remember
He'll
Nick?
always be.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he'll always be like my first true homie.
For sure. Yeah. Do you remember Nikolai, the Russian kid
Yeah,
that would always get fucking people would make fun of all the time? I kind of took him under my wing, bro. Everybody was bullying him and shit. And I was just like, man, you guys need to lay off, bro. Like, just because he has an accent and just because he's fucking kind of a troublemaker, like, doesn't mean he doesn't want to get out
he
of
was
here. Like,
fucking funny.
no, he was hilarious, bro. Like,
He was hilarious, bro. I remember like we'd all be fucking laughing because he'd have like those nasty ass fucking jokes.
no, he would, bro. He just did not give a fuck what he said, bro. He was just so
No,
fucking
he was
hilarious.
fucking funny.
Do you remember
It
Russell?
was like we had it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wondered how he was doing. Fucking, I seen pictures of him like a long, long time ago, but
Yeah, I hope he's still alive because I remember the one of the last times I talked to him, I was still in my heroin and meth addiction, and we were actually planning a visit because we are gonna do drugs together. I'm not gonna bullshit, and we also wanted to see each other really bad, but he fucking was in heavy in his addiction too. So I just hope he made it out. You know, I made it out of my or heroin and meth addiction. I luckily I never really got into fentanyl. Kind of got into the supply right when I was getting out, but I did hard drugs for over a decade. I just hope he made it out. He was my ride or die. Like if I was gonna choose somebody uh, from Spring Creek, that was one of my ride or dies. Definitely Russell, because he always had my back, man. Whenever people would pick on
yeah,
me, he'd be like, "Hey, man, stop picking on him, man." And he'd give me shit too, because I remember I had this shit where, and I still kind of have it where I like clear my throat a bunch, and he'd like make the
yeah,
sound. He'd be like, "Quick, quick," and fucking shit like that, and I'd be like, "You motherfucker, bro!" Like,
yeah, dude.
fucking,
I remember you doing that, and everybody would always get pissed off at you about it. I'm like, bro, he's just fucking clearing his throat. Like that's the way he fucking does it. Just fucking shut the fuck up.
yeah, for real.
The more you complain about it, the more annoying you guys are about it. Because it would be like the whole room would be like, oh, and
Yeah,
I'm like, dude. But also, it didn't help that fucking we were sitting in fucking pitch silent for 6 hours a day.
yeah, yeah. Literally, we
Like
can't
the
talk.
school, right? My favorite though, I don't know if you remember this, but you remember when all of us got transferred into the giant classroom?
This was like towards like closer towards the end of Spring Creek, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, when they
yeah,
were moving everybody around. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Me and you both got sent to fucking worksheets because you were clearing your throat, and I couldn't stop laughing because it was so fucking loud and echoing. you fucking, you kept doing it. You're like, I'm not doing it on purpose. And but I was pissing myself with laughter and I got sent to fucking worksheets for it. And it was so fucking funny, bro. Like I started laughing and I can't remember who else started laughing, but it was like bad. Like, oh my God. We used to get sent to worksheets so fucking much.
No, that was like our home, dude. Intervention and between intervention and worksheets. It's like I always tell people like the first year I was there, I fucking intervention and worksheets. That was where I lived pretty much. Like I was
Yeah.
not in the family that often. Like I would go there probably at nighttime and sleep, but
I feel like me and you got fucking threatened with Jamaica at the same time. Cause like
I think it was right around the same time. Yeah. It
it
might have
was right
even,
on
we
that.
might have even been in intervention together when they threatened us with that.
Yeah, because they pulled me to the office to show me the paperwork,
Okay.
and they were gonna get ready to. It was after that run shit, but fucking, it was also during fucking that time that fucking that crazy. I think he was just acting crazy. The black kid with the glasses, the little skinny one, who
Yeah.
was like, he was slicing his arms up. He was slitting his wrist right next to me in fucking worksheets. And I looked over and I was like, dude, stop, man. No, please stop. Don't. And like he wouldn't stop and he was smiling. So I got fucking staff. I was like, dude, he's fucking killing himself right next to me. And like he got fucking sent away, bro. And that was like right after that is when I noticed that like I was like, fuck, dude, maybe I'll get out of here if I just fucking go crazy.
Yeah, no. That was my
Cause
first,
riot.
no, that was literally my first thought when I got there. I was like, I'm just gonna act out and get kicked out of this place, bro. They're gonna be sick of me, dude. They're gonna be sick of me. And fucking, it turns out, they just fucking flip it right back around on you and make it even worse. So
Yeah. I remember like being carried off to intervention by like six people, fucking all of them trying to fucking carry me out. Like, and I was just,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like it took like six of them because my nose is still fucked up from that staff member. I have a fucking, my nose is fucking off to the side.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking one of the big ass staff members fucking broke my nose so fucking bad. And then I did the fucking shit like they like Brad Pitt does in Fight Club, and I was like on top of him, had him pinned, and I was like screaming like Ric Flair in his face, and blood was dripping all over him, and he started crying.
What the fuck?
And I was like, "You broke my nose, bro." And I tried to fix it and get it back into place while I was in intervention, but yeah, like they didn't even like have the doctor. I mean, I was bloodied. I can't remember who came into fucking intervention that night as well. But dude, I was sitting there in my white shirt and I just had blood all the way fucking down my shit and just like blood all over my face and was just sitting there smiling, laughing. I was like, dude, you fucked up. And they wouldn't let him work my family anymore. I wasn't allowed to go near him. He was fucking terrified of me. He was like, he overpowered me and
Yeah,
he
fuck
held me to
that.
the ground. I was fucking huge in the I mean, when I left high school and was tricked into going there, I was putting up almost I put up 405 on the bench and I was squatting 495 pounds.
Yeah, you were pretty big,
Like,
bro. Like, but you were
yeah,
like muscular. You weren't like fat. You were muscular. Like
yeah. Well, football was all I trained for. I was like, I wanted to be a professional. I even had to fucking a scout from the Oregon Beavers. The college was at my high school fucking scouting me because I was a sophomore, fucking just devouring people. such a weird, such a weird place to be sent to, and like to think like all the fucking kids that were there that like all that fucking like wasted talent because like a lot of us just got so fucked up from that place that it's like by
like
the time that we,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
oh, like by the time we got out, like it was just Russian roulette at that point.
Yeah, like for me, like yeah, I'm permanently disabled, like partly because of that, but also due to trauma growing up and stuff like that, and trauma I've experienced when I was using hard drugs and homeless and stuff. Just all of it kind of, but I don't think if I went there, I don't think I would be permanently mentally disabled. I have severe CPTSD, anxiety, just a lot of things messed up with me. Like I'm not bipolar, but I definitely have like these moments where it's almost like I'm bipolar. Like I just like I haven't been diagnosed like officially with it, but I think I might be a little bit bipolar. But there's a lot of things that just ever since I got out of that program, I just, I was just completely different. It changed me. Really changed me.
Yeah.
It's really, really too bad. Um, but what happened after you got out of the program? And what have you taken away? What did you take away from the program, or was there anything?
I mean, I took away the valuable things that was there. I mean, since like, like I was saying, like I partied a while, I was homeless for a while, and then like after, I don't know, it's really weird because, you know, I had found such tranquility and like growing that like I had made it a profession, and like that really like pushed me away from my family even further. But like it's weird because like all those moments happened, and then I met my best friend, and now we have 3 kids, and I went to like technical school to become an HVAC technician. So it's like it's weird because like I try my hardest not to hold people like we had to like in the academy, because I feel like anybody that went there and experienced that holds people way more accountable than should be. You know,
Yeah.
we were so used to calling people out and being like, you know, fucking iceberg this and fucking all those stupid shit, mirror and fucking
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, like it was just that kind of like mentality got ground into me. And so when I had left the academy, even though like I had become like popular like in the rave scene and shit, like I never found like brotherhood ever again, or had like a clique or anything like that, because it was just, I mean, like I have a few of my homies that I consider lifelong, brothers, but it's like 3 out of the like 60 that I made there.
Yeah.
And it was weird because like when we all fell off, it was like, I don't know. It was like we were all kind of like struggling to figure out what to do next because we had no kind of structure that was like that. We had been programmed in the program to fucking be that way. And then when you get out, you feel crazy because you're like, I have to be this way. I have to hold you accountable. And like, I guess I didn't, like I said, it was like that DMT experience. Like it kind of like triggered a reset and a slowdown for me. Cause like I haven't even like touched anything like, no party. I don't drink, nothing. I haven't done anything. I smoke, for my stomach and my medical issues, but that's about it. And like it was weird the turnaround at that fucking point right there. Cause like I had stopped applying everything that I had learned in the military. I still call it the military academy, but in the program, fucking, it's it's weird to like turn that switch off for yourself as well. Like instead of being such a hard judgment or so harsh on yourself, because like life makes you feel like you're kind of failing all the time.
Yeah. It has a funny
But
way of doing that.
it's like crazy because like here we are talking, so we had to have succeeded somewhere along the way.
No, I
And it's like
completely agree.
I think that's like kind of, I try to take anything that was of value from the academy and apply it to like helping the direction in life, especially with like raising my children. Like, and it's weird because like the academy almost taught me more patience. Because before I felt like I was impatient as shit. Everything was just like had to be now, go, go, go. And then while we were there, it's like you can't leave. So the only thing you have is to build is patience for like the day that you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then it's just like I try to I try to just keep it positive, even as much as bullshit that pulled. It's kind of like my childhood and stuff with my stepdad and all that other shit. Even no matter how much evil there was, like I have to be thankful because I'm right here, and I have the love of my children and my wife and my dogs and food. And I'm just fucking. I just try to be grateful because
Yeah.
like it's it's really hard to be when when all of us, and I know like I can speak for everyone that's been in that fucking academy. We've all been like just shit on by the fucking by that system, and some people it did fucking wonders for,
Yeah.
and it's crazy like to see that like that aspect like actually could help. It's just depended on how resistant you were to it, but
Yeah.
I was never gonna I was never gonna let them break me.
Yeah.
I was definitely a fake it till you make it kid.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the closest they got to breaking me was the Jamaica thing. That then I was
Yeah,
just like,
that
okay, I'll fall in line. I'll do what she want me to do, you know.
yeah, that
I'll
was the
calm
only
down a
time
bit.
that once that whip got cracked, I was definitely in line. We don't know why he's doing so well. Jamaica.
Yeah.
It's like,
Um,
bro, if it isn't the fucking rice and the fucking food and the beatings that fucking kill you, it's their giant fucking banana spiders.
and the program
Huh?
in the program.
Yeah, like that because Jamaica's full of banana spiders.
Oh yeah, in Jamaica. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. There's so many. Yeah, it would be
Yeah,
so horrible.
nothing like a pineapple sized fucking spider running at you.
Don't they have coconut crabs over there too?
Yeah.
Those giant ass
Something
fucking crabs that can crack coconuts.
Yeah, I think so. I think they got like Jamaica's scary. It's beautiful, but it's absolutely terrifying.
It would have made it not never beautiful again. Like if we had just got sent there, the people that I've interviewed that went there were like, I never want to go back. Like even if it's on a I never want to go back. Like Jamaica, no, never want to go back.
They just broke them. They're like, no, man, take me
Yeah,
somewhere more peaceful.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that would have been traumatizing to actually have gone there. Because like what if you don't come back? You're just in Jamaica, a
Yeah, I know.
slave.
I know. All they have to do is be like he had an accident, you know? Like
Yep.
he died, you know?
Yeah, and it's a fucking different. It's even though it's part of our country or whatever, it's like its own entity. So like, how would you even retrieve the body, especially back in '07?
Yeah. No, you're not, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna take for a long time, bro.
Right?
Um,
They're like, well, we cremated him, and here's the ashes. We're not sure if those are the right ashes, but they're the ashes of something.
well, you got something. So there's that, you know?
Dude.
Um, okay. If you could go back in a time machine knowing what you know now and not go through Spring Creek Lodge Academy, would you do it and why?
You know, I've thought about that a million times, and I don't think that I would ever go back. I think that the experience, as fucking terrible as it was an experience in life that like I endured on my journey that led me to my kids. And that's weird to like I don't know, I'm kind of like one of those believers that like kind of like they're freaking roosters. Like the butterfly effect, it's like it's weird. Like one thing happens so far back in time that like it literally leads you to this moment now that like you're able to just appreciate all of the pain and tragedy that could lead you to such, glorious splendor.
Yeah.
Like I've never, it's weird because like I never understood love until like I had my kids. And like it's just something that like I would die for.
Yeah. I can completely understand that. Yeah, for sure. Um, is there anything else you want people to know about your experience or anything else that you might tell a parent thinking about sending their kid away to a place like this?
I would definitely, anything I would say to like a parent would be just, don't talk it out. And it sucks to talk it out, but um, there's counseling out there and there's family and it's hard because, kids are fucking kids and everyone remembers what it's like to be a teenager. It's the most insane time of your life. And, you know, they don't even realize how much time is passing. So it's like you gotta just talk it out. Talk, talk, talk. Even if it hurts, talk. Learn everything. It sucks. And your kids are never gonna tell you the full truth, but at least like them knowing that you're there as a system. So that way like you won't lose it. It helps. It helps to help.
Yeah, no, it really does. It really does. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I am definitely, would you be open to doing a part two sometime down the road?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have like a few topics maybe I want to talk about seminars in one and maybe talk about some other stuff in the second one, but because I don't feel like we covered everything here, but we have been going almost 2 hours and I don't want to take up that much of your time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so
Definitely.
let's do a part two.
All
I
right.
will reach out and we will figure out what time that's going to be and whatnot. But also, man, we need to fucking link up one of these times, man. That'd be fucking awesome to have
Yeah.
like a reunion, man.
I know I'm all the way out in Montana now. I was in California. Now I'm freaking a couple hundred miles away from Thompson Falls.
That's crazy, bro. But hey,
Yeah.
Montana's not that far away from Washington. Not
Nope.
that
And
far
I got family in Washington. So I'm sure we'll run into each other,
away.
especially when I get out towards Castle Rock
Oh yeah.
area. Yeah.
Right on,
I'll see
bro.
you, man.
All right, for sure. Well, you have a wonderful night and I'll be in touch soon. Much love, brother.
All right, brother. Much love, bro.
All right.
Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Peace.